Welcome to an episode of Creativity Unsheathed. I'm Oliver Segua.
And I'm Nino Segua.
And yes, we are brothers.
Sir.
And we like to thank you for tuning in with us, whether it be your 10-minute break, lunch hour. We just appreciate your moment today. And it's obviously Star Wars Day.
Yes, sir. May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Mm-hmm.
And in the spirit of Star Wars Day, we're going to look at the first volume of Star Wars from Dark Horse. This is right before Disney bought them out, and this came out within 2013, I believe. And the writer is Brian Wood, and he wrote some DMZ. And you got artist Carlos Dianda. I'm not too familiar with his work prior up to this Star Wars run, but I really like his style of like that cartoony look. Now, growing up, I don't say big fan. It was during the time of the '90s where they started rebooting it,
remastering it.
Yeah, remastering it to a whole digital outlook. And as a little kid, I didn't really see the difference. Just kind of amazed by just the whole intergalactic type story arc, this whole sci-fi thing, and just being that the young kid, just being amazed by it. Walking into a Toys R Us and just seeing that big Millennium Falcon hanging on the roof in the toy section. I remember going to the movie theaters to see Episode 1 or The New Hope. Definitely walking out of that theater was kind of amazed what George Lucas did, and this whole franchise that he created just out of the original 3, and then coming out with Episode 1, 2, and 3, and you get the Disney versions.
That's for myself. I never really grew up liking Star Wars. I've watched the movies, but I never really it never really hooked me until I read this volume for the first time ever reading Star Wars. I kind of, I got the gist of it. I kind of like it. And I guess it's reading it, I guess, as they say, is better than watching it. But yeah, I'm willing to start over and watch all of them.
Watching the first original 3 and then reading the comics of side characters, you really get hooked into that universe. And it's whether or not that these characters were in the movie, but just the creativity that they come up with, the in-between episodes, as you want to say.
Yeah. And the fillers.
Yeah. And what the Brian Wood does here, it's pretty creative.
It takes place between New Hope and Empire.
Yeah. The event in this story does take place a little bit after New Hope and the whole Battle of Yonbin. So now they're trying to find their new home.
Yeah, a new base, a new planet.
Yeah, because since Alderaan got demolished by the Empire. So.
Yeah.
So this run kind of fills in that gap in between, and you get to see that creativity from Brian Wood and Carlos Dianda as they reimagine the Star Wars universe for a bit.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
I don't know about you, but my mind's eyes ready to dive into this one.
Yeah, let's do it. Issue 1, nice cover by Alex Ross.
I believe Alex Ross is doing all of the covers. When I walk into the comic book store, I never really did pick up any Star Wars books prior to this run. I guess it's just the powerful work that Alex Ross can do that just pulled me in.
Yeah,
and
really captured it. It's kind of like a modern, maybe Struzan, maybe.
Modern day Struzan.
Struzan doing poster art.
Part 1, In the Shadow of Yavin. So it's Princess Leia in this story arc. She is an X-Wing pilot.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. At the end of New Hope, you know, she just kind of retains the helm as princess. But you know, I like it. You know, it kind of shows that, you know, they don't have to be that cliche stereotype. You know, they can be out there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of that the first woman aviator.
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
You know, like why not? Like why not have it in our comic? Why not have Princess Leia being a badass?
Yeah. All right.
So you see Luke and Princess Leia having their moment as they travel through space, trying to find new home
Mm-hmm.
for the rebels to hide out away from the Empire.
Build a new home.
That double plane spatula looks badass. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
hella big. Alright, and then seems the Empire
They have intercepted or
ambushed.
yeah.
Massive. The Galactic Empire. So it says here 2 months ago they destroyed the Death Star. Alright, Princess Leia getting tracked down by a TIE fighter. Needs to maneuver.
Pacing's really cool.
It's really cool. It's like watching a Top Gun movie. Looks like she gets shot down. Headed down in the fields. She crash lands safely. So I guess the TIE fighter is following her. He also gets hit down there.
Intergalactic dogfight.
Nice. Does give it like an animated Babylon AD type cartoon feel.
Yeah, I really like his style in this. Like, it's not too cartoony.
Where are you going?
Yeah, that's classic.
They blow up the TIE. Blow up the TIE fighter.
Yeah, it look like they're just trying to cover their tracks so the Empire doesn't follow them.
Oh yeah, the tracking device.
Yeah. So they can lead them off their trail. I'm pretty sure they're trying to follow them, trying to take out the rest of the... Or Vader's trying to get the revenge and trying to find Luke.
Oh.
So Luke and the rebels.
Alright, they head back to base.
Hyperspeed.
Kind of looks like Man at Arms. Alright. Pretty cool. Let's see. She's the leader, yeah? Or the general?
She seems like she's not impressed with Leia's leadership. And she has to adjust and kind of avoid what just happened at that ambush. So now they gotta figure out why they're being followed or how they're being followed.
Yeah. Who is it?
Yeah. Or how's the Empire doing it?
Is it a spy or just not tight enough?
Yeah, it's a cool C-3PO.
Lord Sith.
Lord shit.
Lord shit.
Rise. So Vader.
Man, he's mad at Vader, man. He's gonna get demoted.
Carlos really nailed that That Vader costume though.
Yeah. Cool. I didn't know the silhouette at first. Because of his failed attempts, he's sending in another guy, Colonel Bircher. So he's gonna be like the chaperone for Vader
Until
he gets his act right.
until further notice.
No longer controls the ship.
Really samurai. You see that samurai influence.
Hell yeah, it's pretty bad. Badass. Man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. So, the more you look at it, kind of looks like a Skeletor, like a futuristic skull, right?
Yeah. Alright, getting suited up. Looks like a new suit. Could they possibly have a new X-Wing, I should say.
Nice.
Yeah.
New team. Alright.
Let's check it out. And then the next one. Cool. Issue 2 looking cool. Looking cool.
Alright. That's cool. I didn't know there's Vader in the background. It's pretty cool. DVD, VHS. Okay. Opening it up with Han Solo taking a nap. Jabba the Hutt.
Who's this guy?
Who's that?
The bounty hunter hired by Jabba the Hutt, tailing Han Solo. Because Han Solo got a...
Has a bounty on him.
Yeah, he has a healthy bounty. And that's not the paper towel. So, they got hired by the rebels to help find a new home on the other side of the galaxy. Cover more ground.
Yeah, there you go. Cover more ground.
But with this bounty on their heads, it seems like that task is gonna be
a little tough.
Yeah.
Back at the rebel fleet.
As you wish.
Leia's working a little bit longer. Trying to figure something out. I don't know. She's looking at memories of her old Alderaan.
I guess the pressures of being leader and of wanting to find a new home equivalent to
said Alderaan, which is no longer there.
Yeah, and she's being the lone survivor.
So these are like memory cards, right?
Yeah. So the pressure's on, but it's very emotional. Reminisce. My God.
Back in the X-Wing and the fight. So we got Luke and Wedge.
Back at the intergalactic dogfight. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I kind of like it better reading it. That's cool.
I agree. Kind of get excited of being a Star Wars fan again just by reading it.
Yeah. I guess I'm backwards now. It's like I actually read it. I read it and I kind of like it now.
Yeah. So it looks like that was a simulation.
Nice.
Like they're just trying to keep themselves in tune and practice for real dogfights. And this guy seems like he's hating on Luke just because he's a little too cocky, whatever that means.
Yeah.
But when you're relying on the Force and you have Uncle Ben, or when you have Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Mr. Intuition,
right? Like just when you got him helping you out, like I guess some people look at that as cocky.
Yeah, that's kind of like how Captain Kirk acted in the Star Trek movie with Pine. Kind of that cockiness.
But he knows he was doing.
Yeah.
Just follow his lead.
Yeah, follow your gut instincts. I wonder if he cut and paste or drew each one.
Yeah. Well, like they, how they digitally remastered, so you probably digitally copying.
I drew one batch and then just cut Peace.
homage to Lucasfilms on how they did it.
The remastered. Adding new stuff, new creatures. Colonel Bircher here, front and center.
So he's the one taking over for Vader at the moment,
Yeah.
while he's in detention in the corner.
Acting Kawawa. Back in the Rebel fleet with Leia and the new team of fighters.
So they got
new suits.
added to the squad. Welcome to the squad.
Alright, here's the roll call.
Right, you get the
We got
montage in the movie, as you would say.
got Russ Kalkin. You got Prithi, Fallback, Tess Alder, Ardana, and Graham Cortez.
Whoever's watching this, if you see these characters anywhere else within the Star Wars universe, comment below.
Kind of looks like the one in the cartoon, huh? Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah.
With General Grievous.
Never watched those.
Ooh. Skull X-Wing.
To get introduced to the new toys.
Yeah. Better colors. More stealth.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
I wonder if they added this in the movie. In the newer ones.
Ooh.
We gotta be honest, we never watched them. We're more fans of the original. Or I am, at least.
Alright, Leia talking to Luke. She
Yeah.
doesn't like where it's going between Luke and Prithi.
No one can be distracted at this moment. And when it's really critical, I guess. Back to Chewbacca and Han on their mission. Continuing out, coming out of hyperspeed.
Seems they were able to evade Boba. Now they're at Coruscant, Imperial Center.
I thought I said croissant.
Coruscant?
Croissant.
The Corsican brothers? Alright, they're gonna go spend some money. Oh, wait, go back.
This is the one Ryan. Oh yeah, the one with Ryan Reynolds, right?
Ryan Reynolds.
So
And,
it's kind of like a B version of
I see the prequel to the upcoming feature film.
it's like BPRD, like a Hellboy type.
Mixed with Army of the Dead.
Oh man, never seen it. Comment below. Tell us what you think if you've seen it.
Issue 3.
3.
Cover again by Alex Ross. Yes. I wonder if he referenced himself for Chewbacca too.
He is known of referencing himself, and that Wonder Woman does kind of look like him.
Open it up with a close-up of Mr. Vader.
A little upset that he got demoted for the time being.
Alright, they're reconstructing a new Death Star.
Whoa.
Where did they get the money? Shit, where did they get the materials? Damn. That's a big ass Death Star.
They need more Lego pieces.
It's the moon.
Got the rebels up in space.
Trying out the new X-Wings. So it looks like Luke and Prithi are cocking up together.
It's getting a little hot, heavy.
Uh-oh.
Leia doesn't like the distraction that she's seeing.
Uh-oh. Is Wedge jealous too?
drama.
Back at the Imperial Center with Mr.
Solo.
Solo.
And Baka.
Han Cholo. Looks like he shot first. No question to ask.
Who shot first?
Han Solo felt bad vibes.
You
Like, fuck that, I know who you are. I ain't stupid.
Han been there already. Han's been around the galaxy. He knows how it goes.
Alright. Looks like Leia's saying, Luke, you're gonna have to sit back on this one.
Stop thinking with your other head.
Man, she's hating.
She just doesn't want her squad to die out there when they're not paying attention. When you got personal
Feelings.
and there's personal interest involved.
Later, same place.
Gearing up.
Hopping into the new X-Wings. Equipped with new tech. Looks like Leia's telling Prithee to stand back too.
I know what's going on.
Making her do some grunt work. Alright, we're up in the air. Not a simulation.
For a real dogfight this time.
Leia reminiscing on the flashback.
I'm here to save you.
Remember this scene, guys, in the movie? Right? New Hope.
Thumbs up if you do.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
It's a
cool.
nice shot.
Hard and chewy.
I don't know. It just looks better. It just plays out better in my head. Trying to bend their way out of there.
How's it gonna play out?
What you gonna do, Indy?
Some more intel. Talking about Prithee and Luke. Tell me, to whom is she a distraction? To Luke Skywalker? Or is their relationship a distraction to you?
Ooh.
Oh, so is that decision of telling Luke, suspending him, is that going to play a part later on?
Yep. Is it gonna bite her in the ass?
Because it seems like
Bircher.
they beefed up their TIE fighters.
You're ready. Oh, man.
For the Emperor!
Mr. Bircher.
Lead the way.
Make you want to buy the toys. Issue 4. At the Imperial Center. Start off with Han Solo, Chewbacca.
Evading, elusive maneuvers.
Off against 3 TIE fighters. Chewbacca taking matters into his own hands. He's like, alright, I got your back. He gets all 3.
At the twat. At the twat. Look like Luke got a message. He has to be out there.
He hears him.
He hears Obi-Wan Kenobi.
His only one Kenobi. His only one Kenobi.
They have to be out there. So
Prithee's like, you talking to yourself? You heard that? Yeah.
Cause she could be a Jedi too. It's cool.
Got C-3PO and R2.
Looks like they got intercepted once more, and they are confused on not just how that happened. So now they go down into a planet and to evade them. Can they hang? Uh-oh, here comes the TIE fighters with their fully upgraded toys.
Oh man.
And see, and then that's where you need Luke Skywalker.
2 against 6.
Alright, then here is Luke. Luke is gonna disobey Leia's orders and still gonna go out there because he knows, listening to Obi-Wan. C-3PO trying to hold him back, but he doesn't care.
He has to do what he feels, right?
It's confusing. Where's Boba Fett here? Like, is he where the rebels are, or is he searching for?
Right?
It's kind of confusing.
Like, is he outside of This?
Yeah, and like she's calling them, but hold my calls. So I don't know.
Alright. Back to the real building of the Death Star.
Damn.
No. It's a good one. No questions.
Lord Vader, the quotas are too hard.
She is Bira Sia.
So it looks like she is the designer for the new Death Star. She's gonna do her best to fulfill her lord's demands and requests.
Ooh. It's off the helmet. Nice detail. His name is Skywalker. He really wants to kill this guy.
Alright. They're gonna try to hold him off. 3 against...
3 on 6. 2 on 6.
Who knows how much.
Let us take a moment here to let us introduce a few webcomics that my brother Oliver and I have created.
Over in 60 Seconds, a martial arts anthology of short stories. Flash Night Frights, a horror anthology of short stories such as A Heart to Heart with a Goblin. A Filipino mythical monster helps a guy get the woman of his dreams. A Howling Silhouette, a writer on the path of self-discovery stumbles upon the wild, unexpected change. Sucks to be you. 2 crooks plan to rob their neighbor but get more than they bargained for. Stole Ghost, a skeptic puts an urban legend to the test. Double Dare, a game of truth or dare, ends with a paranormal twist. I Ponder a Monster, the negativity of peer pressure manifests in urban legend seem real.
And The Absent. 4 best friends are up against a witch who's behind a mass kidnapping of children to complete a demonic army. The Absent is the biggest 93-page story we created as a brother duo so far. It was originally meant to be a 3-issue floppy, but the probabilities are still there. For now, they're all available to you in webcomic format for free. All you're spending is more precious time. Click the links in the description below and continue to help us do what we love.
Issue 5.
Man, Alex Ross really nailed down that likeness though.
I wonder if he had it playing in the background while he was this, right? That'd be cool. Like,
Why not?
do his own marathon.
We're at Star Wars Day every day. Star Wars Day every day when you have the Force within you.
We opened up with Leia doing a loop-de-loop. Nice. So it's Leia and Wedge fighting them off. Hold fast, Wedge.
Those speed lines are pretty cool.
Whiteouts, maybe, you know. White gel pen. Good stars, what is she doing?
It's a nice explosion. It's cool. It's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Still have trouble with that.
Alright, looks like they're handling business.
They're really doing. It's a real dogfight up there. Yeah.
5 on 4. Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I don't know what that is. It's a transponder.
Whoa.
Wow. Ooh, it's pretty good storytelling. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Look like straight up bonsai. Sacrifice. Damn.
You got Leia.
Damn. Oh no.
Is she dead? Is she? I don't know.
Who knows?
Back at the Imperial Center.
Han and Chewie. These monsters look really cool.
Yeah. Head up in a bar. And they meet.
Who's this Polo?
So it seems she knows Han Solo or has heard of him. Says he's quite a celebrity.
With the bounty on his head? That's tight.
Ooh.
You know, it's crazy that he only got like a small appearance in Return of the Jedi. And like his toy or that character became so popular in the movie.
Oh, wow.
It's like, man, like, just because he was this cool guy.
Yeah. Like, never seen before.
Luke and Preetha
Mm-hmm.
are on their way.
Luke's giving her the rundown on who Ben Kenobi is.
Because it seems here that her and her people have that same ability of
The Force?
the Force, but
Uh-huh.
she doesn't study it to be a master.
Hmm.
She kind of just I don't feel
Doesn't
like-
care for it.
Yeah, since it's always been part of their culture.
So
Looks like Leia has survived, but just barely.
thanks to her new suit, it's able to apply pressure to her wounds. Stop the bleeding, yeah.
Wow. So the upgrades do help.
And
Save her just in time.
since
these-
Luke couldn't be there, the suit was, right?
Man. With the risk of messing with the prototypes, right? It's
Yeah.
like you would not know if it'll be a critical moment.
And she says, too, she just tried. She didn't know. It's just test.
Can't know if you don't try it.
The Endor system.
Just really trying to find that Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Ooh.
Money shot. You can cut this out and put it on your face.
Alright. Nice pinup.
Nice.
By the colorist Gabe Eltaeb. So yeah, see, like the stuff like this, you don't see these characters in movies, but it's like a story like that I'll be willing to read. And
Yeah.
it's like if you love the Star Wars universe, it's like, and you want the expansion of it, it's like I'm willing to read that.
Oh yeah, who knows? Maybe if the more people that pick up that issue, they'll probably actually put it in the movies.
Oh yeah, or I mean like the whole Boba Fett effect.
Yeah, like, oh shit, they put them in there. Alright. Issue
Issue
6.
Of this 6-part story. Let's finish it out. The Rebellion's Last Stand. Let's shall see. Man, it's really good likeness. Help
Yeah.
us.
And open up with Leia
Trying to
nursing her wound, praying she doesn't bleed out.
She's telling the others to go on without her and to get help.
And of course they're like, no, not without our senator.
But here comes the knight in shining armor, Luke Skywalker, again to help the princess.
Luke.
So, aid to go. See Luke outside the ship, repairing some damages.
Nice.
Like they should have done this more in the movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd been cool to see.
Kind of like the movie Gravity with George Clooney. Oh, she's trying to I think she's fading out. She's saying goodbye.
But knowing Princess Leia, how strong she is, she's gonna hang in there. Stubborn as fuck.
Hoping the suit saves her.
But can they do it in time when they have intercepted them once again? Damn these fuckers.
It's a big ass ship.
Fuck these guys.
TIE fighters.
I got you now.
See, if I had a bigger room, I'd probably get more. Put my own scene.
That's my worst impersonation of the TIE fighters. And it seems that Luke Skywalker has resorted to quick thinking and set up a trap themselves and detonated a bomb.
Oh, nice.
Distracting them just enough so they can hyper boost out of there.
Man, the digital really helps sell it. Yeah.
Wow.
Those effects.
Wow. So yeah, it seems like they have succeeded. We're back at their rebel fleet, repairing the damages. It looks like. I would love to read these.
Move it on the bus.
And Leia is in the
Weapon X.
So yeah, she is being recovered.
Nice.
In the recovery tube, in the recovery chamber. And it says here, see, it's fascinated that the prototypes of the suits and ships saved their lives, or Leia's life. The Prius doesn't seem happy about this. So with their, seems like Luke and
Antilles.
look like they got promoted.
Back to being a leader.
Wow.
Nice. Antilles.
They're concerned about Han and Chewie because they haven't returned, or they haven't called them and informed them on their whereabouts or updates. So they think Han, being a pirate, he has ran away with the money that they hired him for. But Luke thinks otherwise, thinking Han's not that kind of person anymore.
May the force be with you, Beerus. Prithy's saying it's obvious you have feelings for her, Luke.
Figure it out. Oh, so we're at that point where they don't know that they're brothers and sisters yet. And it still kind of plays off that homage where, you know, that fan, that,
Oh, yeah.
you know how fans keep talking about that. And you're like, oh, he kissed his sister.
That's his sister, man. Sometimes a girl just needs a little silence.
Recovery. You got the loyal.
That's Luke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look like a little boy. Alright. Volume 1, Star Wars, Dark Horse. Not bad.
Not bad at all. You know, again, watching the original 3 and then reading this, you know, really kind of hyped up that my fandom for Star Wars. You know, maybe not like a diehard fandom where I'm gonna know everybody within the universe, but knowing just enough, and you know, just knowing enough and reading enough from these is like I'm willing to read more. And I don't know, I'm just not. I can't just get into the new Star Wars for some reason. I watch bits and pieces of it, and I don't know, it just doesn't grab it to me how the original 3 did. Mm-hmm. Granted that when I watched it in the 90s, it was remastered, but you know, it just doesn't. For some reason, doesn't have that same essence to what George Lucas has created. You know, even though with episode 1, 2, and 3.
It's still Lucas, yeah?
Yeah, so George Lucas still did those, and You know, he was kind of got some hate for it, but you know, it was just answering some questions that New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi didn't have answers for. So that's what those first 3 movies you would want to say, going backwards to answer some questions.
I mean, you know, it's kind of. I mean, now as you think about it, it's like kind of clever too. It's like giving them origins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know, overall, I'm definitely a Star Wars fan, but you're not gonna see like a lot of things decked out or
a lot of merch.
Yeah, but you know, it's like I'm definitely a good fan of the story, and George Lucas did some creative things, you know, pulling from resources that he got inspired by. Because I mean, you see some creations by Mobius. You know, you definitely see some samurai
Gear.
And they get the whole knight in shining armor
with the lightsabers. Yeah.
So that whole empire resembling the whole medieval times.
Oh yeah. Your troops, your armies, your knights.
Yeah. So you know, he just playing with the fact of the concept of intergalactic warfare.
Yeah. With some political views.
Yeah.
Of course. I do want to do like our own like marathon. Watch all 3. May the force be with you guys.
And we like to end this episode with a motivational quote for all the viewers out there. And this one is by Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try.
I don't know about you, but I got an itch to create. Is that right? Right?
Is that right?